missing, or one of the people who's missing, is Brent Wilcox. He and I lived at Dykstra as freshmen. That would have been 1974, 75, UCLA. And then a year later, I started working at the Treehouse, and I met Josh and Ed at the Treehouse is the cafeteria, and we worked in the dish room. And New York came out, and we listened to it, and we loved it, and we thought we could do that. I think somehow we were illegally there using the studios for jam. You know, we're supposed to do that, but we did it anyway.
Of course, I was immediately drawn to you because you were wearing an Ultravox T-shirt. I thought, okay, these are my guys. No, New York was my inspiration for buying a guitar as well. Yeah. That was how it became a 5-piece for a period of time.
Oh, we were improvisers from the outset. We made this little machine. It was a motor, and we attached a bent paper clip to the shaft. We called it NEEF. Then when we decided to form a band, we just adopted the name.
The 5 of us had been recording in the Dixon art studios on the weekend. Brent worked for the audiovisual service. He recorded everything. We'd get together at his apartment. He'd already edited out the best parts, and we'd listen to them and make up titles. The Urinals, you know, had put out their own single, and so we thought, well, we should put out a single too. You know, 5 years later, I had kind of gotten set up in the Nate Starkman building and got my letterpress, and I still really felt like, you know, what we had created was so unique and really special, and that was why I decided to do a new version of it.
I smoked a lot of dope. Whatever came into my head came out of my mouth or my fingers. And my major contribution to NEEF was Miss Lazy Bones, which was a Radio Shack 555 timer-based digital sequencer built into a pink shoebox I borrowed from my mother.
But the other thing is lines from something Brent and I wrote called the Ridiculous Manifesto. 25 lines, and every line is an anagram for the United States of America. We were creating all of this bullshit around us, you know. It was kind of a game we played.
23 somehow is the number of synchronicity.
No, it's the idea that once an idea is put in your mind, that you're going to confirm it by seeing it everywhere you look.
Take acid tonight and get started.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's one of my favorite covers that I've ever done. Those were 2 blocks of wood that I took a hatchet to outside in the alley behind the Nate Starkman print shop, and then put them on the press and printed from them.